You're listening to BQN. Assimilate the audio.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Trek Masters. I'm Davey.
And I am not MC.
Yeah,
I am Jim.
You are not MC. I'm just making sure I've changed your name on the screens. I have. It's good. And this is the Star Trek game show where we ask Trek Masters from all over the world to demonstrate their Trek mastery in order to bring glory to themselves and their houses. Jim McMahon, how are you, my friend? You been well?
I'm doing great. Still riding the high from my win. I think it was, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were in the contestant seat, and now you've rejoined us as guest co-host because the wonderful MC is feeling a little under the weather at the moment.
Yes,
but
sadly she's gotten the phase from the Vidians, and we hope she gets better soon.
Exactly. We'll get some transplant lungs out of some poor unsuspecting person. Anyway, but Jim is with us today, and what is even more exciting about having Jim with us today is that Jim has written today's quiz, and those who follow the show and watch regularly know that Trivia with Jim on the BQN podcast network is always what would you say, kind of filled with deep cuts, dips in and out of being incredibly easy and very insanely, how could anyone actually know this fun fact, difficult?
That depends. Well, that depends on your level of fandom and your ability to retain trivia. If you ask Kelvin, he would probably know it easier than anyone. If you asked your random average fan, maybe not so much.
Yes, well, Kelvin is the chat GPT of Star Trek, so there are certain measures and baselines that maybe shouldn't be set for mere mortals. But but before we begin, though, today, Jim, I'd just like to give a big shout out to all of our BQN Podcast Network patrons, especially to this show's associate producers. First off, we have Matt Harker,
Lars DeSenza of the Red Shirt Geeks,
Jerry and Tamano,
Sam Johnson,
Jim McMahon. Here he is, in the flesh.
Yep. May M,
Hawk,
Chad Riding,
and our forever associate producer, Ryan Damon. Thank you all so much for your continued financial support of the BQN network. And remember, if you would like to help keep this and other...
Sorry, I had the world on the screen.
This is the beautiful thing about live YouTube, everyone. Sometimes you don't see the script, especially when you are guest hosting. If you would like to help keep this and other BQM programs coming to you each week, you can sign up to be a patron over at patreon.com/BQN. And if Patreon is not your thing, the best thing you can do to help us out is to give this episode a thumbs up if you are watching us live on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, or if you are listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your podcast platform of choice, make sure that you subscribe and give us a 5-star rating on your platform of choice. It does help others find the show. Jim, we are going to energize the transporter now because we have got two amazing guests who I'm very, very excited to bring in. We have got two contestants joining us from here in Melbourne, comedian, improviser, actor, and as his Instagram says, tiny man, Ben Russell, and video game music DJ and adventure rave artist, Matt Frequencies. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. And Ben, first time, how are you feeling?
I know. I'm feeling actually incredibly intimidated and nervous. I am I'm a passionate Star Trek fan, but I'm very bad at retaining trivia, and I'm very bad at remembering names to episodes. I kind of just, it's my comfort food that I kind of always have. If I need to just not do anything, I'll watch Star Trek. And I was watching Voyager, trying to study up, and then I got distracted and started watching Star Trek, the original series. And I watched that episode where they meet up with the Andromedans and they take over the Enterprise. And it's so good.
Well, I mean,
so I get distracted easily, and I'm a fan. I just love Star Trek, but I cannot, for the life of me, remember anything.
well, you might surprise yourself today. You might surprise yourself, and
I
you
hope so.
and you've just come off a couple of weeks doing a show for the Melbourne International Comedy Festival. How did that go?
Yeah, it was great. Actually, it was. It's so much fun to be able to do a show every night, and that might not seem like fun to a lot of people, but to me, it's one of the best things about the festival is just having an audience come in and being able to work on a show. So I had a lot of fun. I was very tired, but I had a good time.
Absolutely, yes. And Ben was also telling us just before we went live as well that he had a little brush with some Star Trek fame recently as well. Is that a story you care to share?
Yeah, I can't tell what, but I did a small project with Tawny Newsome from Lower Decks, and she was in town, and we did this, and we'd met before because we worked on Auntie Donna's Big Old House of Fun together, and she was in town for Jack Quaid's wedding, I believe, and it was and she's so wonderful, and we were talking about the Star Trek cruises, and I was like, "Is that weird being trapped?" And she's like, "No, it's awesome. You get to put on shows and have a great time, and it's very wholesome." So she was on her way to an Auckland convention, and it was an absolute delight to see her.
Amazing. And yeah, it blew me away that Jack Quaid got married here in Australia and that Tawny Newsome was in Melbourne, and I had no idea. Not that I know what I would have done with that information if I did know, but... And returning to the show today is my good friend and also composer of the Trekmasters theme song, DJ Matt Frequencies. Matt, how have you been?
Thank you. I have been amazingly well, actually. Extremely busy, flat out. And I got to say, just listening to Ben just now, I'm just sitting here going, it's a mirror. This is almost exactly what I said the last time we met, isn't it, Davey?
Absolutely.
I am hopeless with names. I can't retain information. I get distracted. I went looking on Memory Alpha to try and refresh a little bit of my Janeway and Chakotay knowledge for this one, and found myself getting distracted by, well, what would happen if Janeway was in the Sonic universe and what would that look like? So
And what did that look like?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so
It would be interesting.
not the rabbit hole I will go down.
I trust you don't.
We do not need. I have actually. I'm going to show you just very quickly. I have to show you this because this is completely contextual. In my binder of Sonic comics and stuff, which just happens to live down behind my desk because reasons.
Oh, you need to be able to grab something like that quickly.
Oh, it's not in this folder. No. It's in the other one. Damn it, which is not down by my
Oh
desk.
my god.
That's all right. We will take your word for it that it was amazing, whatever it was.
I have the trouble with Tribble's comic.
Oh,
The
nice.
trouble with Tribble's comic. So imagine me holding that, and that lives next to my Sonic comics. So those two universes just kind of exist together.
Nothing
Anyway,
wrong with
that's
that.
how I've been. I've been busy mashing nonsense up.
Nothing wrong with that at all. And I know you've been practicing because you sent me screenshots of all the Memory Alpha tabs that you had open. So you were doing some study.
I wanted to not be quite as embarrassed as last time.
Fair enough. Well, as you know, it's all about having fun. And I think Ben said he's looking forward to actually learning some stuff about Star Trek Voyager today.
Yeah.
Specifically, today's quiz is all about Janeway and Chakotay, whether you ship them or not. And I hate that term, but it is a thing that people use. So remember, if you are watching us live on YouTube, do play along in the chat. We've made these guys pinky square that they're not having a look in. But let's dive straight into our first round. This looks like Janeway and Chakotay general knowledge to kick us off.
Yep.
Excellent. All right, guys, get your hands on buzzers. Let's play Trekmasters. Question number 1. What city in Indiana is Catherine Janeway's hometown?
It's going to be a long game.
And the worst thing is that that's one of the first thing that's on Memory Alpha too.
I believe that was
My
Ben.
screen is not showing who that was.
That was Ben.
That was Ben.
It was
Gary.
Ben.
She was
Negative.
Gary, Indiana. just
Gary.
like Michael Jackson.
People are getting it in the chat. Well done, Glenn. Matt, do you know it?
Nope, because again, we're dealing with names. Excellent.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Unable to comply.
Bloomington, Indiana. Bloomington. Bloomington.
Bloomington,
way off.
Indiana.
Yes.
Okay, Bloomington.
All right.
A
Second.
nice part of Indiana.
I'll take your word for
I
it.
refreshed my screen. It should show the names from now on.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Question.
I swear to God, I should just open Memory Alpha on the side. That's cheating.
That would be cheating. That would be cheating. Question number 2. Whom did Chakotay nominate for chief engineer of Voyager?
Matt?
Belana Torres.
That is correct.
First point
I knew that one.
of the game goes to Matt. Now, Matt, this one has a bonus point available. Who was Janeway's choice for chief engineer?
Ooh.
Oh, it was a he.
Yeah, it was
was
one
there
of the male
before.
cast.
Oh, yeah. And they
Wasn't
had
it
a
one of
fight,
the, wasn't
him
it
and
one of
her.
the Vulcans?
No.
No, it was human.
Human? Oh, it wasn't Paris, was it?
Oh, God, no.
No, it wasn't.
Negative.
It
Good.
wasn't part of the core cast. I can't remember his name, but
So, something tells me it was a red shirt that got killed very quickly, wasn't he?
No, he was an
He would've been a red
engineer.
shirt, He would have been a
Oh,
gold.
okay. Then, no idea.
Oh, good.
Unable to comply.
Ben, I'm assuming you don't know it either?
I can't remember his name, but I do remember that. And they kind of had a little. And also because I have just recently played through Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown twice. and I
Ooh,
loved it.
I need to play that.
So
Need to
good.
play that.
So
So
good. All right. The correct answer was Joe Carey.
Carrie. Poor bastard.
Damn Carey.
He broke his nose.
All right. Question number 3. Who was the being that pulled Janeway and Chakotay into the Delta Quadrant?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no, it's
Its
me, Ben.
name has...
My Ben, please.
It's
My
okay,
bro-
okay, go.
buzzer.
Go.
Is your buzzer not working? Good.
And-
Okay.
The Caretaker.
That is correct.
I'm gonna-
My head went, I know this. It's the Arbiter. And I'm like, Arbiter is not correct. Shut the fuck up.
Jim, that just took me back to early, days of this show when before we had the buzzer and people actually had to shout out their name to buzz in.
Like my first time on this show.
Yeah. That unfortunately caused a lot of disagreements and arguments about delayed internet connections and what have you. So we had to
Oh,
find
no.
another solution.
Do you need to fix your buzzer, Ben?
No, it's fixed now. I accidentally pressed backs. So-
All good, all good. Okay, so that's 1 point each so far. Question number 4. Now, true or false is always an interesting choice, Jim. Chakotay was the father of Seska's child. True or false?
False.
Matt.
That is correct.
It was false. Well done, Matt. And if he'd gotten that wrong, that would have been an easy point for Ben to pick up, but all good. Question number 5. What rank was Captain Janeway promoted to upon returning to the Alpha Quadrant?
Oh,
Ben?
That's an admiral.
That is correct.
That's an admiral, and that is correct. Question number 6. Now, 4 points. Interesting. Captain Janeway had several romances or relationships during Voyager's run. 4, which we've got here. Name those 4 relationships that she had.
No.
Matt.
No.
okay. This isn't actually me wanting to answer. I need to ask a question for clarification.
Mm-hmm.
Does the lizard count as a romance?
No.
No.
Okay.
And actually,
Then
he's
let's
got
pause.
It was a
Let's think.
salamander.
Jim has a note, actually put a note next to the question saying, I'm not counting Tom Paris, so that's hilarious.
Okay,
That's
good.
good.
Right. Back to the thinking.
Well, you've buzzed in, Matt. Have you got it? Are there any that you want to try and name? No?
I don't have any I want to name. I just wanted to clarify that because it was coming up as the question was going down.
Well,
Unable to comply.
Ben, do you know any of them? There's 4.
I couldn't tell you their names at all. I could, holodeck character.
There was a holodeck
No.
character, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I just can't remember what the holodeck character was. It wasn't Einstein. That was TNG.
I love that.
No.
I have, I think 2. I think.
I'll give you a shot. Matt, go for it.
All right. So we've got Chakotay, at least blooming.
Negative.
Oh,
No
really?
way.
We don't count that?
Nah.
Blooming.
No, that's a real.
Oh, that's evil.
Memory
was
Alpha at
Platonic.
least didn't count it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And in Memory Alpha, we trust. All right, I'm
It was all holodeck.
I'm gonna end everyone's pain here, but I love how
Good,
Chad
thank
in the
you.
chat said the Irish dude on the holodeck. So I mean,
Yes.
come on, computer, delete the wife. But that was Sullivan, was the Irish dude on the holodeck, and she had her fiance Mark Johnson, who she was engaged
Yeah.
to before leaving for
after
the
her
Delta
dog.
Quadrant. He did. Kashyyyk, Michael Sullivan, who we've already mentioned, and Jaffin.
Okay, Kashyyyk, remind me.
Yeah, who was Kashyyyk, Jim? I can't remember who Kashyyyk was.
That was the guy from, I think it was Counterpoint. He was basically the guy who kept inspecting Voyager like every 10 minutes in the episode.
Yes.
We're gonna count Kashyyyk, but we're not gonna count the Q.
Well, they didn't really have a relationship. That was more a stalker kind
Yeah.
of situation.
Well,
Yeah.
no, like she facilitated. She was his
And
wingman.
Jaffin was, I think, from that Workforce 2-parter.
Yes,
Right.
Correct.
God.
Season 7. Who remembers any of that? All right. Question 7 of 9. In the episode, so question 7 of 9 is always worth a few points. This one is worth 6.
Mhm.
In the episode Cathexis, a disembodied Chakotay fights to save Voyager from the non-corporeal coma. To do that, he inhabits the bodies of several different Voyager crew members. Name as many of the crew members whose bodies he inhabits as you can.
Ben,
I think I got 2, but I will try. I'm gonna try them.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go Kim and Torres.
They are correct.
That is correct.
Yes, Ben.
Whilst you've got the buzz, do you want
the
to
other 2?
throw a guess out there? Because when you've got buzz on
okay.
7 of 9, you can answer until you get wrong.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So what is it? Two, and then. So it's early season, isn't it? No, don't ask. I can't. And then, so maybe it is. Oh, it would be Cass.
Oh, no.
Negative.
There was no Kaz. So you get 2 points
No.
for knowing Balana
I'll
and
take it.
Kim. That's 2 points.
I
That's
can't
good.
remember the others.
Matt, I'll throw over to
I was
you.
gonna sneeze at. I'm proud of it.
Didn't he go into Neelix?
He did go into Neelix.
That is correct.
Sure.
And I
It was
want to
one of
say
them.
Tuvok, but that was going to be my I'm not sure.
Negative.
No. So we will give you the point for Neelix. The others were, so we had Tom Paris, Janeway, Pete Durst, and the others that we already got, which
knew
was
it was like
Balan, Kim, and Neelix. Who is Pete Durst?
He was like a
day
2-off
player.
guest character.
Okay, fair enough. All right, well, that was good. That was a good effort. Second last question for the first
Proud of my
round.
effort.
I'm proud of you two. We're all proud of each other.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
Names, my God, names.
All right,
Yeah.
this next one is a long question, but it has a bonus point. So, in the episode Fractured, in which Chakotay is running around a time-shattered Voyager, where Janeway and Harry Kim on the bridge are in the time period of the pilot episode, in what period of time was engineering stuck? There was different parts of the ship were all stuck at different points of the show's timeline. The bridge, they were all stuck at the point of the pilot. What point in time was engineering stuck? Now, this was towards the end of the series, wasn't it, Jim?
Yes. Season 7, actually.
Gotcha.
Matt,
Wasn't engineering stuck when Voyager crashed on the ice planet in the alternate timeline?
Negative.
Afraid not. Good guess, though. Good guess.
I'm just gonna guess one then,
Go for it.
and pick one of the big tent poles of the show. I'll just go guess Hirogen.
Negative.
No, but
that's not a bad guess.
it's
but it's
not
wrong.
a bad guess at all. No. And I can see a few people, Sean and a couple of others getting it in the chat, including My Figure Universe. It was when the Kazon took over Voyager at the end of season 2 in the cliffhanger. We'll ask the bonus question, because I think that you may be able to get the bonus question
Can't
now that
stand
you
the
know that.
Kazon. No one could they?
Not
They're just
really.
a bunch of hippies. Get these hippies out of here. Get these dreadlocked hippies out of here.
In this same episode, I will ask this bonus point question. What villain made a surprise return to Voyager after a nearly 4-year absence in that engineering time frame? Who would have made a surprise return?
Oh, I'd have to remember the name of the big bad that they were trying to push uphill. You have made an enemy today. That's a great line at the end of the pilot. It's not him, is it? Kazon?
No.
Kazon man. No.
Glenn in the
Can't.
chat has got it. My good friend Glenn, and
Glenn in the chat.
first ever contestant from this show.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to surrender this one because I have no hope of getting it.
Only because I just know he told me he was going to watch the show beforehand. So anyway, all right, unable to
Unable to comply.
The answer was Seska. It was Seska.
Oh,
Seska. Of course. She was involved. She went into bed with the Kazon.
it's funny because I so don't think of Seska as a villain for some reason, even though I know.
She was such a villain. Like she was.
Yeah, I know.
She was 100%
I know. I just
villain.
for some reason don't think of her that way.
She was a Cardassian. Embedded with the Maquis, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Yeah,
But I've got a soft
that
spot
was
for
brutal.
villains, all right?
And then
I
she went
cosplay
with the
Robots.
space hippies. Like she was. Yeah. She was playing all them bad
Yeah,
sides.
Cardassians would never go into bed with space hippies. Okay.
I mean, we've seen.
Says a lot about her that
the
she did then.
We've
Yeah,
seen the
it
new
says a
Academy
lot.
series, right?
Well, that is
Yes, but not
1,000.
in this specific era.
All right, final question. This is the longest first round ever. Final question for the first round. It was said Captain Janeway has made more first contacts than any captain since who?
Matt,
Any captain since Kirk.
That is correct.
That is correct. And the final point of round 1 goes to Matt. And that ends the general knowledge round. Jim, can we get a score update, please?
we have a fierce battle going on here. We have a 4-4 tie.
Whoa.
Ooh, yes.
Okay.
I love a game. We got a
Game
game
on.
on our hands.
Nice. And can I just say, the chat is going off today, by the way. I'm loving everyone playing along. It looks like everyone's having fun. So still anyone's game from here. Let's dive into round 2. What have we got for round 2?
This is what I would call BT. I labeled it Janeway and Chakotay BTS, but it's basically questions pertaining to behind the scenes for Voyager connected to either those two characters or the actors.
Ooh.
Cool.
How well,
Okay, that's going to get interesting.
Ben, how well
Yeah.
do you know you're behind the scenes?
I know a little bit, but I to be honest, I know a little bit more about DS9 behind the scenes because I watched What We Left Behind.
Ah, yes.
But I don't know a lot about Voyager. I assume it was very similar in the fact that they had crazy shooting schedules. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm really looking forward to this just to know because I love BTS stuff.
Nice.
And I know one thing. Which
Yeah.
I won't spoil because hopefully you are.
It might be a question.
Yeah.
What about you, Matt? How's your behind-the-scenes knowledge?
For Voyager specifically, not great, but I used to absolutely obsess over all of the behind-the-scenes documentaries, everything I could get my hands on, lots of books. So maybe some nuggets have absorbed through all that anyway.
Nice. All right, well, let's ask your first question. Hands on buzzers. A nice, easy one to get started. For 2 points, name the actors who played Janeway and Chakotay.
Ben.
That would be Kate Mulgrew and Robert Beltran.
That is correct.
Nice. Second one, maybe a little bit harder. This is a bit of a deep cut, Jim. For 2 points, how old were Kate Mulgrew and Robert Beltran, respectively, when the pilot episode of Voyager originally aired?
Matt.
I reckon I can get Kate. I think it was 38. But Robert Beltran, I'm not so sure.
Negative.
We can work this out together, Matt. We can work this out
That
together.
is good enough, I'd say, for half a point.
It's so close, but not right. Ben?
I feel like Kate was in her early 40s and they were similar ages. They felt I feel like Robert was like slightly older, like in his late 40s. But that's all I can give you.
Okay.
Unable to comply.
Actually, no, that's more one of these.
Insufficient data.
So,
Yeah.
Matt was incredibly close. Kate Mulgrew.
Yeah, I would say half a point for Matt.
Yeah. Potato Freaker in the chat. You're actually very close too. So Potato Freaker in the chat said 36 for Kate, 42 for Robert. The actual answer is 39 for Kate, 41 for Robert.
It was on Memory Alpha, and it was one of those data points. I kind of went, ooh. But then the way I remembered it was she was not quite 40, which was the age she was supposed to be portrayed as.
Interesting.
I know. I just think it's funny that, Robert Beltran was the same age I am now when he was playing Chakotay. How interesting.
Janeway is a year older than me.
Yeah. All right. So, question number 3 for 3 points. Since 1995, for her work as Captain Janeway, Kate Mulgrew has been either nominated for or won 3 different awards. Can you name any of them?
Ooh.
Ben.
There's got to be an Emmy for Orange is the New Black.
We're talking about her work as Janeway, correct?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well,
Now, and
That is correct.
she did win an
Maybe
Emmy.
an Emmy.
She did win an Emmy.
Still.
Yep.
But not right. An Emmy as Janeway.
Yes.
Still, it's an Emmy.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
We'll give you the point for that because she won the Emmy Award for Outstanding Role as a Voice Performer in a Children's or Young Teen Program in 2018 for Prodigy.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Do you know any of the other 2 awards she may have won?
I'm going to say possibly a BAFTA.
I'm
Negative.
not a BAFTA, no. Do you want to have a crack at the other 2, Matt?
I'd love to if I could name literally any of the awards. Can I say a golden one?
A golden one. She won a golden one. Congratulations. Well
Maybe
done.
a SAG, Matt. I'll help you out. This say SAG. A SAG?
Oh, SAG-AFTRA.
SAG-AFTRA is the union, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they got
that's-
awards. Well,
Oh,
but
they have
based on Davey's question, don't say that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'll give you one of these.
Unable to comply.
Okay, so we mentioned the Emmy Award. She also won a Satellite Award for Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series in 1998 for Voyager, and a Saturn Award for Best Genre TV Actress in 1998. She was also nominated in 1999 and 2000, Best Actress on Television, and 2001 for Voyager as well. So there you go. She's had some accolades as...
I'm glad she got recognised at least.
Yeah,
Yeah. She's originally a stage actor, isn't she?
I believe so.
On stage.
Yeah, if
I
you were...
think that's
Just like Patrick
that's a
Stewart,
prerequisite to being a captain on Star Trek, isn't it? You have to
Yeah.
have been a stage actor at some point.
Yes.
I think it must help because it gives you that
You would
you're
think.
able to command space.
Oh, God damn it.
That's really deep for this time on a Sunday morning. Thank you, Ben.
I don't usually do puns, but that one was just staring at me in the face, and I'd like to
Wow.
apologize to everyone.
You know, I'm a father. I'm taking that one.
Yeah. Dad joke, a level up. All right.
I usually rise above that, but
Oh, well, sometimes you just gotta. Question number 4.
sometimes you gotta.
Kate Mulgrew has had many memorable non-Star Trek roles throughout the course of her career. One of her most recent non-Star Trek roles was on Orange is the New Black. What was the name of her character?
Ben.
Red.
That is correct.
We've got an Orange is the New Black fan. You clearly from...
That was the first two.
Yeah, as soon as
first
it was going to that,
two
Mike.
seasons.
Yeah, she was great as Red. She was really, really good.
The first 2 seasons of Orange is the New Black is excellent television. And
I
then
didn't recognize her at first, and then I'm like, holy shit, Janeway.
She's so good in it.
I love how Sean O'Sullivan has just pointed out that we've not mentioned her role as Mrs. Columbo.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go back that far.
Yeah, it was like a spin-off from Columbo, wasn't it? She was, they did like a Mrs. Columbo, and she was the main, she was the lead.
Yes.
Amazing.
I noticed that's not in here, Jim.
I could have also done Cheers too, but I didn't.
Everybody's in Cheers.
Question number 5. During the run of Voyager, Robert Beltran was nominated 4 times, winning once for what award? Ooh. Huh?
I don't know.
No, that's some real stunned look. So,
Unable to comply.
I'm just gonna. Oh,
do you want to throw a guess in?
sure. Why not?
Go
What
for
have I
it.
have to lose? And I can't think a Grammy.
Negative.
Is he a musician?
You're not Nana. Nana's dead.
Sorry, I accident my elbow went on the wrong button as I was laughing.
Whoa.
It's a happy accident.
I mean, I was
I'm not
going to
talking to you.
a Golden Globe.
The actual answer was an ALMA award. So he was
I believe it's pronounced Alma, but
Alma. Because it was all in capitals, I assumed it was an acronym. But nominated in 96, 98, and 99 for Outstanding Television Series Actor or Individual, and won it in 2001 along with Roxanne Dawson for Special Achievement in Television. Isn't that lovely?
yeah, it's a type of award that generally honors Latino or Latina actors and actresses.
Question number 6.
Yeah.
Aron Eisenberg, whom we all loved as Nog, also appeared on Voyager as a young Kazon boy who, after trying to kill Chakotay, becomes his frenemy. What is the Kazon boy's name? Wow, that was a journey to get to that. But
Come on, Jim. What do you? Why?
This is what I'm known for.
It's all about the names, isn't it?
yeah.
Come on.
We couldn't have gone with what is this name relationship to Chakotay, could we?
Or you could say that which DS9 character featured in this episode.
The absolute cruelty, the ADHD cruelty of
Yeah.
using names. It's just-
Absolutely brutal.
I'm assuming no one knows
I'd like
that.
to
not
take a point.
a
I'd like
fucking
to-
chance.
I'm going to petition to take a point off Jim for this question.
You know what? I'm going to support that. I'm going to say that that's a rule of acquisition. That's one of the laws of acquisition. When you make questions that use names against ADHD people, you lose a point.
Unable to comply.
The character's name was Ka. Now, brace yourselves for
You could have said anything just then.
yeah, K-A-R, Ka. Brace yourselves for question 7 of 9. Because there are a potential 19 answers to this next question.
I'm feeling these questions getting more aggressive.
I know. When I only logged in and looked at these this morning for the first time because I was like, oh, Jim knows what he's doing. And then I saw this, I'm like, Jim, what the hell?
Like,
Now, Name as many as you can with this one, right? We'll do a bit of a tennis match for this, right? So whoever buzzes in can name as many as they can before they get one wrong, and then we'll go back and forth, back and forth. You may know some, you may not. Before Kate Mulgrew was cast as Catherine Janeway, even before Genevieve Bujold was cast, during early production for Voyager, what actresses or actors were considered by the producers for the role of Catherine Janeway? There were 19.
Oh,
There were 19.
And I got all of these off of Memory Alpha, so
Jim, can you give us some clues?
Ooh.
Otherwise, this is going to be just us looking at you.
these are all. The majority of these are well-known actors or well-known actors or actresses, both within and without the science fiction community.
Which is great,
So were they
but you're
thinking
dealing with
about-
two
so they
people
were-
who can't do names.
Yeah, so they were tossing around both male and female actors for the role.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and so well known in the science fiction community.
Yeah.
As well as actors and actresses well known in Hollywood in general, too.
I
Kelsey
mean,
Grammer.
I could start throwing names.
Kelsey
at you,
Grammer.
but that would seriously not freaking help.
We've got some
that
people
is
in the chat who are getting them, but Sean O'Sullivan just had the best answer. He said Jeffrey Combs times 19.
Actually, you know what? Can Ben and I nominate someone from chat to represent us for this question?
Yes,
Well, Wes
to fight for our honor.
Wes has already got 2 of them. So well done, Wes.
If
That's
what the
2
2070
points
is
for
in
Wes.
chat, I want to nominate him.
All right, I feel like this is going to be...
Unable to comply.
This is going to
Yeah.
go forever.
yeah.
Just list the names, Davey.
Jim's like, I give up.
Tell us, put us out of our misery.
All right.
Put a phaser to my head.
I know some of these. I don't know all of them, though. So we had Karen Austin, Joanna Cassidy, Lindsay Krause, Blythe Dana, Susan Diol, Patty Duke, Chelsea Fields, Susan Gibney, Gary Graham, Erin Gray, Linda Hamilton, Nigel Havers, Kate Jackson, Patsy Kensit, Renee Rivera, Tracy Scoggins from Babylon 5 fame, Helen Shaver, Lindsay Wagner, and we're also going to have a bonus point, which was what actor who was the lead actor in his own Star Trek series for 4 seasons has been in a relationship with Chelsea Fields since the mid-1990s. Anyone know that one?
What? Why do you hate us, Jim? What have we done to you?
The answer was Scott Bakula, but
Oh, fun.
I thought we didn't talk about Scott Bakula in the Star Trek community anymore.
no, we
Maybe
do. We
not.
love Scott. We love
I
Scott.
like Archer.
Yeah,
Oh no, okay.
I'm an Archer.
yeah. Scott's
I defend Archer.
Scott's panels at Star Trek Las Vegas are the most attended and the most engaging of any of them. They are. You've been to a couple of Scott panels at STLV, haven't you, Jim?
And no, I've
No,
never met. I've
just me.
never been to a convention where he's attended.
You're missing out.
Bakula's such a TV star. Like, he's such an old school kind of TV man. He's so watchable. You can't not watch him.
Hmm.
He's got a Shatner quality
Like,
that is a more
totally fair.
approachable, humble
I agree.
Shatner.
We just had a fun fact from Wes. Wes really knew this question quite well. Susan Gibney was considered for both Janeway and Seven, but it was Paramount who rejected Susan for both roles. The studio said, no, thank
Who's
you,
Su-
Susan.
Who's Susan Gibney?
I'm going to look that up because I'm just trying-
I'm extremely curious too.
Leah Brahms.
Leah Brahms. Yeah, she played Leah Brahms in TNG. She was the holographic
Oh.
engineer who created the Enterprise D's warp engines that
Oh.
Geordie had a romance with on the
God, she would have been
on
an
the
interesting
holodeck.
captain.
yeah.
She would have been a really interesting captain.
Second last question for this round. What individual, proven not to be a Native American Indian despite his claims to the contrary, consulted the Voyager producers on Native American culture?
Oh God,
Should we go?
And
I'm glad we know who he's
isn't-
talking about.
Isn't that Robert Beltran? He's not Native American.
Negative.
No. Matt, I'm assuming
No,
you
they,
don't
they
know
had
this.
they had a consult. I know exactly who you're talking about. I just can't remember his name right now, but it was the external consultant they got in that was supposedly an expert. And he went on and on about how he was an expert in culture, and then it turned out that I think after season 2 or something, that actually he was just completely full of shit.
Sean O'Sullivan in the chat knows it. Well done, Sean.
Sean knows everything. I
Sean-
think Sean just is on Memory Alpha.
I mean, Sean's been on the show before and has done very well. But the correct...
I will remind you, Jim, that there are people that I'll remind you that there are Ben, that there are people that know names better than we do.
That is true.
I'm finding that out.
Yeah. The correct answer is Jamaica High Water.
Yeah, that was a very much a sign of the times, huh?
Very much so. Yeah, you wouldn't get away with that today, for sure.
Absolutely not.
Question number 9, final question for this round before we head into Warp. Actor Len, how do I pronounce that name, Jim?
I think it's Carew.
Actor Len Carew is best known to Star Trek fans for playing Captain Janeway's father. Outside of Star Trek, he's perhaps best known for playing the family patriarch Henry Regan on what long-running American police procedural TV?
Ben.
Oh, no. Let's go on. Police procedural. I'm going to say JAG.
No.
Negative.
That was such a confident
Police
early buzz
procedural.
too, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh
'cause I
no.
thought that I had it, but then
My
then you
first
said
thought was
police
NCIS.
procedural, and I-
That would be a good guess, but it's not the right
Negative.
one.
I don't watch procedurals.
Number of people getting that in the chat. Well done, My Figure Universe and Sean O'Sullivan again. It was Blue Bloods. Blue Bloods.
I don't think I've even heard of that one.
No.
Wow. Okay, we've made it to the end of the second round.
That was,
I think
was a
the total score in that round was like half a point.
yeah. That was an absolute blowout. I thought you were going to ask, like,
We had a few points
who
in
was
that
the real-
round. After 2 rounds, Ben is slightly ahead with 8 over Matt's 4.5.
No idea how.
Nice.
Well, with the 2 names.
You got the two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you got 2 names right, and that's 2 points.
I was like, who? I was like, oh, this will be fun. It'll be like, hey, who will be the real prankster on set, or who had a beef? And that was Kate Mulgrew and Jerry Ryan had beef on set. More Mulgrew and had a beef with Jerry because she was like, why are you bringing this hot chick on?
What is hot chicken?
There was a bit
But
going
then
on
she
there.
apologized.
And from personal
There was a lot of
experience, I can tell you that she hates being asked about it at conventions.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, we are going to take a quick break before we head into the Warp Speed round. If you are watching on YouTube, please enjoy this quick video that lets you know all about the other amazing programs that we have available on the BQN Podcast Network. We'll see you in about 2 minutes for Warp Speed.
What's happening on BQN, you ask? Let's chart the Star Trek cosmos with all good things. Embark on a comprehensive journey through the entire Star Trek universe with the insightful crew of Amy, Christos, Kelvin, and Kristen. Galaxy class, engage! Stephen and Stefan pilots this Alpha Quadrant mission, meticulously covering all aspects of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Infinite diversity. Stay current with the newest Star Trek frontiers alongside Chrissy and Thad. Union Federation. Whether your allegiance lies with Starfleet or the Planetary Union, Kyle, Kevin, Amy, and Haley offer a unified front, discussing both current Star Trek and the truly Trek at heart, the Orville. Crack open that book with Peter and the Trek Book Club podcast. Delve into a rich tapestry of Star Trek's beta canon. What's the tea, Bev? Christo spills the latest Trek news and fandom insights with an essential LGBTQIA+ perspective, complete with engaging guest interviews. Our visual voyages that you can find on YouTube as well as podcasts are Trek Masters. Think you're a Starfleet Academy graduate? Test your knowledge with Davey and MC's challenging Star Trek quiz show and the view screen. Tune in live on Sundays for your dose of a Trek-inspired talk show. Kelvin and Amy host new 8-week seasons each spring and fall. But beyond the final frontier, we have Bargain Bin Gamer. Davey and Mitch, your self-proclaimed gamer guides, lead you to digital treasures, unearthing and reviewing the most affordable video game gems. Cinema Z. Grab your metaphorical popcorn for Mark and Matt's cinematic deep dives, unearthing overlooked films that demand your attention. History with the Zalogis. In order to never repeat it, tune in as Chrissy and Jason deliver bite-sized snippets of historical events from around the globe. You can unlock deeper levels of engagement with our exclusive patron perks. The Hive Mind is where you can join our random script readings, live reaction shows, and roundtable discussions. We appreciate you choosing BQN to fill your auditory needs. Thank you for listening. Assimilate the audio.
All right, we are back for the warp speed round. We flying at warp 9.95 right now, maybe a little bit faster. We might slow down as we go, but the warp speed round is 20 rapid fire questions that are going to come at you thick and fast. It is a full photon torpedo spread. I will only give you a few seconds to answer, to buzz in for each question. If I don't get a buzz,
Unable to comply.
and we will move on. Same rules as always apply. Let's head into warp. Question number 1. What was the name of Chakotay's Maquis ship?
Unable to comply.
The Valjean.
Damn it.
Too late.
Nice.
Question number 2. Who was Voyager's first officer before Chakotay?
He didn't like Paris. He hated Paris.
Unable
Can't remember
to
his name, though.
comply.
He was a real narc.
Lieutenant
Glad you
Commander Cavett. Question number 3. Complete the Janeway quote. There's coffee
In that
Yeah.
nebula.
in that nebula.
That
is
is
correct.
correct.
Well done, Matt. Well done. First point of the warp speed round goes to Matt. Question number 4. What was Catherine Janeway's first Starfleet posting? What ship was it?
Unable to comply.
Nice face, Ben.
The USS
Thank you.
Al-Batani. Question number 5. What alias did Chakotay use when infiltrating Species 8472's holographic recreation of Starfleet headquarters?
I don't know.
Unable
All
to
I remember
comply.
from that episode is Boothby.
Yeah. Jason Hayek. Question number 6. Who coined the
How am I supposed to get that? Come on!
Question number 6.
By the
Who...
time I
knows
get down
that.
this far, I was kind of dredging the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Go back up. There's still stuff at the top of the barrel, Jim.
No. The top of the barrel's good. The top of the barrel's good.
There's still cream.
Who coined the temporal terminology, the Janeway factor?
Ooh.
Ben,
7 of 9.
Negative.
No. Matt, you sounded like you might know it.
It was someone from Starfleet, but I can't remember his name. Damn it. Never mind. Move on.
Negative.
Captain... Oh, Robin.
Unable to comply.
Captain Braxton from the future. Question number 7. Complete this Janeway quote. We're Starfleet officers. Weird is... ...
Ben,
Part of the job.
That is correct.
Good work, Ben. Good work. Question number 8. In the episode Resolutions, Voyager left Janeway and Chakotay behind on a seemingly idyllic planet for medical reasons. How long did Janeway and Chakotay live on the planet? How long did they live?
Matt,
6 months?
Negative.
Ben, I'll give you a free shot.
2 years.
Negative.
3 months. 3 months.
Okay, I was close.
I knew it was months.
Question number 9. What was the name of Janeway's dog?
Literally just watch this.
Matt,
Tom Paris.
Negative.
Oh, nice work.
That'd be Harry Kim.
Ben, do you know it?
No, I can't remember.
Negative.
All I know is that her husband, her ex, is still looking after that dog.
Very true.
Would have got it in the divorce.
Question number 10. What name did Chakotay regularly use to start his vision quests?
Ben.
Kuchimoya.
That is correct.
Good
Oh,
work.
God, that's right. Yeah.
Question 11. When Chakotay told his father he was attending Starfleet Academy, who did he say his sponsor was?
Unable to comply.
Captain Sulu. Question number 12. What food consisting of toasted bread, beer, and cheese was a favourite of Captain Janeway's?
Bread, beer, and cheese.
What?
Bread, beer, and cheese.
Unable to comply.
Welsh rabbit.
Oh.
Question number 13. When the crew of Voyager found themselves in 1996, what US state did Chakotay say an ancestor of his was living in?
Matt.
Idaho?
Negative.
No? Ben,
That is the go-to for Star Trek. Yeah.
give you a free shot. Name a
Okay,
state.
let's go. I'm going to go for Massachusetts.
Negative.
Arizona.
Okay.
Had a 1 in 50 chance.
Question 14. What legendary Starfleet Academy groundskeeper was Chakotay's boxing coach?
Ben.
Boothby.
That is correct.
There you go. I knew you'd get that.
Love Boothby.
Question number 15. What kind of flowers did Boothby deliver daily to Cadet Janeway's quarters?
Unable to comply.
Ben.
We'll let you have it, Ben.
Daisies.
Negative.
Matt, do you want to guess a flower?
Lilies.
Negative.
Roses.
Hack.
In the episode, question 16, in the episode Timeless, how far in the future were Harry and Chakotay trying to change the timeline from?
Oh, was it like
Matt.
30 years?
Negative.
Ben?
No, it was something called, it was like 2 minutes or something like that. Wasn't it? A few minutes?
Negative.
15 years.
Okay. I was close.
Question number 17. In the Doctor's Photons Be Free holo novel, what is the name of the Chakotay character?
Something probably even more racist than Chakotay.
That's pretty true.
Wow. Katani. We're getting to the end. Question 18. In Photons Be Free, Katani was the first officer to whom? So what was Captain Janeway? What was the Janeway character's name?
Unable to comply.
Nah.
Captain Jenkins. Question 19. Who did Chakotay begin a relationship with during the 7th season of Voyager?
Ben.
Wait. Wait. Was it 7 of 9?
That is correct.
It was 7 of 9. Well done. And your final question for the game, complete the following line of dialogue about the Maquis that Chakotay said
I mean, who? Sorry. I mean, who wouldn't? You know what I mean?
Well, you know. And you know, I would, and I'm a gay man, but anyway. But like, complete the following line of dialogue about the Maquis that Chakotay said to Tuvok. You were working for her. Seska was working for them. Was anyone on that ship... ...
Matt.
Working for Starfleet.
Negative.
Oh!
So close.
Benos, you go, Ben.
Not a traitor.
Negative.
Working for me.
It was for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you were working for her. Siska was working for them. Was anyone on that ship working for me? All right, let's...
Janeway is
Chakotay really
Starfleet.
got ship cucked on that one.
Wow. All right, let's come out of warp. Answering all stop. That is the end of the game. Congratulations to you both. Well fought, right to the bitter end. And what better way to end than with a comment about being ship cucked? Jim, who is our Trek master for today?
Well, after a long, hard-fought battle, Ben is the winner with 12 points to Matt's 5.5.
I can't believe it, Matt.
Well done. Well done.
I
just-
am as
I'm sorry,
surprised as
you've
everyone
installed-
in the chat.
You've installed a thought in my head.
Yeah,
had
yeah.
before.
He's going to carry that with him for the rest of his Sunday.
Paris,
Well,
Paris,
what
go
is
get
the
the Delta
captain's
Flyer.
chair
It's time
but
for the
just
cup chair.
another cup chair?
Oh my god! As I don't know where to go from there, but as is tradition, Ben, you get to give a victory speech.
Thank you. I'd like to apologize to everyone watching for disturbing everyone in their home from yelling at the TV or screen, whatever this might be. And I love it. I love the track, and I don't give a hoot.
Well, we love you, and we love that you came on and joined us and had a good time. And Matt,
Thank you. I had a ball.
your concession speech, Matt, as you give up the title of Trekmaster today.
I concede to my clearly superior opponent, Ben. You have proved your honor on this day. I have nothing to do but to go find a cuck chair and sit in it, I suppose.
Engage.
It'll just be him. Rewatching this on YouTube, hurling abuse at himself. But anyway,
Matt, you idiot! How could you?
you could never answer questions like him. But anyway, I don't like where this is going. Thank you both. Thank you
it's
to
not
you
generated.
both so much. That was such a good game. Before we wrap up,
So much for having me.
as always, we go through a quick round of self-promotion. What have you got going on? Where can people find you on the internet? Anything you'd like to promote? Starting with today's co-host, Jim.
I can be found on the Discord server, and if you are ever in the Twin Cities area, you can find me. You can come to TC Trek Trivia and compete against me.
I
Good
don't.
luck. Has anyone ever won?
Yeah, I think Jim's proved his superiority.
Jim's pretty good. He's pretty
His
good.
This is
intellect
8472 over
vastly
here.
superior.
Matt, how about you?
I've got a couple of shows coming up. I've got a Five Nights at Freddy's / Silent Hill rave coming up in May, and an Amazing Digital Circus and Miku rave coming up in June. And then I'm going to be over in Adelaide for AvCon for things I can't talk about yet, but I will be at AvCon. So if you're at AvCon, come say hi.
And Ben, you've always got stuff going on. What have you got to
I've always
promote?
got stuff going on. The easiest way to do it is just to direct you to my Instagram page. I'm Ben Russell, and I've got a link tree there. It's set up and it's got all the stuff in there. Plus, I post what's going on. If you're in Melbourne, then I've got weekly shows, and if you're not, I'm going to be around. I'm going to be floating around. So I'm even heading to the States at the end towards the next half this year. So yeah, follow me, and I'd make dumb shit. So thanks.
Nice. That's quite a glowing review. Well, thank you again both so much for being such wonderful, fun guests today. As for me, you can find me right across the BQN network, but you can mainly interact with me in the BQN Discord server. There is always a link in the episode description. You can also find Trekmasters on Instagram and Blue Sky at Trekmasters. If you would like to be a contestant on a future episode, we are currently filling slots in June and July. Hit me up and slide into the Trekmasters DMs and we'll get you scheduled in. You can also find my other program on the BQM Podcast Network, The Bargain Bin Gamers, spelt GAYMERS, where my best friend Mitch and I explore affordable gaming and queer representation in gaming as well. We've just had a great time playing Pokemon Champions because that's all Mitch wants to do is play Pokemon. That is it for today. Thanks again to Jim for an amazing quiz, Ben and Matt for being such fantastic contestants, and to everyone in the chat who played along live. Thank you so much. Remember, until next time, no matter what you do and no matter where you go, make sure that you go boldly. Live long and prosper, everyone.
Live long and prosper.
Double T Media.